Hello Scorpio, my name is Yvonne from Yvonne Michelle Readings, and this is your May love reading for May 2016. And if you're a subscriber and returning, welcome back, and if you're a new viewer, I shall say welcome to my channel. Okay, please subscribe and like as well. The usual saying. Okay, so I just explained that for some reason my spirit guide tonight for May love readings seems to be saying it just as it is. She's not messing or mincing her words. Okay, so before we start, I will apologise for this. Okay, it's not me, well, partly me, but this is what she is relaying back to me. Okay, so I must warn you, it's not going to resonate with everybody. I've got the whole world here, Scorpio. Maybe the sun or the moon rising in another sign. It might be, but I'm hoping it resonates with some of you, well, most of you Scorpions, because this is the general trend for Scorpio. Okay, so I've got these out already, and this is a 10 card spread on my little Victorian table here in my boudoir, and I've got 3 angel cards here to bless this reading. We don't want any bad influences, so and I've also got 2 oracle cards which are to clarify this reading, Scorpio. Okay, so your first card here, Scorpio, male or female Scorpio, okay, is you've got the Emperor, and this is what you want: stability, strong stability within your love life. Okay, this is what presently you want. Okay, strong stability, but there's a big but here coming up. You are in suspension. You are hanging in suspension over this situation of wanting to gain stability. You want this stability, okay, and you're waiting for this other person, really. Okay, I do have a feeling you've known this person for some time, and I also get that it's been an on and off situation for quite a number. I've got years here, years, or you might have separated and you come back together again, or you might, you know, but the thing that you want is the stability with this person. Okay, and you've also got some really bad influences around this situation. Bad influences. Yes, bad influences. I'm not sure whether the other person is getting advice from some other sources, but there's certainly some bad influences. Maybe people who are advising him. Okay, I think that's why you're in suspension. I also pick up that he's not really sure that what he wants, and that's why he keeps coming back. He feels obliged as well to you because he's known you a long time, and that's why he keeps coming back, or she keeps coming back. They feel, you know, they feel that they have to be you're depending on them, and they have to be honouring this because they've known you a long time. They feel obliged. It's part of this as well. So and I think going back quite a few years, you've had to really penny pinch and keep hold of your money and be wary about sharing money, and that's been also a problem within the relationship, that you have been reluctant to share the money. He's been reluctant to share the money because he doesn't have it. He's not been in that position. I think this has been as well why I think, yes, I think this is, and you have been happy with this person. You have had your moments of happiness in the past with this person, and but there's been this financial problem, and there's been this bad influence around this situation. But all you want is the stability of this relationship. That's what you're waiting for. Now, it says here, this is what you want again. You want a family and you want marriage. You want to, I feel that you want to marry this person. Scorpio. Because you've known him for many years. I'm also getting that it's become a habit to come backwards and forwards, and even to feel that you've probably even seen other people when you've separated, and there's obligations because you've known each other a long time. But I think it's starting to wear thin with the other person. It's starting to wear thin, this situation. But you still want to marry him. You still want to marry him. Okay. Now this is the person we're talking about, Scorpio. He is a Sagittarian, Leo, Aries. It's a fire sign. Now Scorpio, yeah, this is the person that we're talking about here. And this is the person that you want this financial stability, this family life and stability with. Okay, because that's next to this card. But I'm picking up that this man he feels obliged. He feels obliged because he's known you a long time. And you have got a past together. Hopes and fears here is heartbreak. I do feel this person is going to make a decision to end this situation. And this is going to bring you despair or heartache. Sorry, Scorpio, but that's the way it's reading. Oh, this man, woman, I'm picking up, is so unsure. In fact, I feel as if it's more of a habit. It's more of a habit and obligation than it is whether you're married, separated, getting back together, trying to make it work. This other person just he's starting to he's tired, he's getting tired of it. And I think he's going to, or she is going to end it for good in May. That's why you're held in suspension about this. He feels dreadful about it because he's known you for such a long time. But I don't think it's a habit. It's something that you know, on and off. You've had your problems, you've had your happiness as well. You've also seen other people. You've got back together number of times. But I think that there's no love there on his part. He doesn't, his part or her part, he doesn't feel there's any love there anymore. It's more of a habit, okay, an obligation on his part or her part. So he is going to make a decision to end this, and I think he's going to sit down and talk to you about this. I think he's going to tell you honestly that it's over, that we've tried. Or she, I'm saying he, I'm picking up he, but it can be male or female, to be honest. You can be married, you can be in a long-term relationship that's going nowhere, and you know, or something that's lasted maybe a year or 2 years going nowhere, and he just feels obliged and he comes back, and it feels like it's a habit, and it's got to the point now he's tired of it. He doesn't want it anymore. He knows about the people that you've probably dated while you've been separated. She knows about the people you've dated before, and they're tired of it. They're weary and tired, and they're just going to sit down with you and say, look, I don't see this is going anywhere. But the thing is, you're adamant that this is what you want. Although this person's going to say this, you're going to be reluctant to let them go. Okay? And also I do feel that there's somebody else in the background that's in the equation, not really taking that step yet as a serious relationship, but this, he or she's thinking actually I have feelings for this other person, and I'd like to try with this other person, but I can't try with this other person if I've still got her hanging or him hanging around in the background. So if I'm going to make a commitment to this other person, I've got to end this. So I think that is also going on, but you're not going to let him or her go. You're going to keep her hold, and this is what you want from him or her. But let me tell you, this person doesn't want it. They've come to the end. You know, you've gone through your problems, you've worked them through, and then you've ended up separating again. And this has gone over, it's like a pattern. You get back together, you split up, and then you get back together, and it's like a honeymoon period, then you split up, and it goes round and round, and it's like it's become a habit. Okay, so we have three. I'm also getting that deep down you're not compatible, and this is why this keeps happening. You're like chalk and cheese, I've got that. And so it says here, have grace. I think have grace and step away from this. It's obviously gone by its sell-by date. You can't keep being on and off. You've got to, you know, you've got to realise to call it a day, you know. And you are, you know, although you've got your creative powers there to try and make this happen, I think at the end of the day the angels are saying you need to be free from this. Freedom. Okay, freedom. You need freedom from this. I think you both need freedom from this. And we've got two oracle cards which clarify the reading. And it says, really truly think about this, what is going on here. And I've got here, imagine Imagine, what would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true? And I think this is saying, imagine what it would be like if you stayed with this person who doesn't really want to be with you, and also who has got his thoughts about another person in mind, and that you're not really that compatible. You're like chalk and cheese, and that's why you keep repeating this cycle. So imagine, this is saying, imagine if you stayed with this person, if you did get your wish come true to be with it and marry this person, what would it be like? Really? On past record, you know, past history of this relationship, I don't think it's going to change. I think it'll continue this cycle. And it says here, which is another clarification of this, it says listen to your true feelings. And it says at the bottom, don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. And on his part as well, on the other person's part, if it's a male or female, think about it. You're trying to talk this person into wanting to be with you, and they know it's wrong. So listen to your true feelings. What is this saying? You know, you want to imagine going around this circle and cycle over and over again. So, chalk and cheese I'm getting. You're like chalk and cheese. And I'm getting the other person has got this other person in mind who is much more compatible with. Okay, but you are in the middle of it. Okay, so this here is a pendulum, and I'm just going to ask my pendulum, my spirit guide, can you indicate a no for me, please? Big no is standing still and shaking. Can you indicate a big yes for me, please? A big yes for me. A big yes, please. Yes, thank you. That's better. Okay, stop the pendulum. Should the Scorpio let the fire sign go? Yes or no? Yes. You should let that person go. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you're holding on to something that's dead and gone a long time ago. You want stability with this. You want a happy family with this, but it's not going to happen. So I'll leave that one with you, Scorpio, okay? And, you know, I think that, you know, as the saying goes, the painting's on the wall, really. It says what it is. But you need to contemplate this, and you need to also reflect on this, because you are going to be upset about this, especially when he talks to you and says, you know, it's over, it's not working, and you're also blocking each other's happiness in this way. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, Scorpio, and I wish you all the love and blessings. Okay, I will see you again in June, and for mid-month readings again in May. Okay, thank you, goodbye.